massive day for the unemployed. The Sykkuno files are getting worse. New Sykkuno victim comes forward saying he finished inside her without protection in Evo Las Vegas hotel room.
What the actual f did you just say to me right now?
We got Pokimane with some more shit over here. Valkyrae chimed in.
We could just get it over with, okay?
This Chinese streamer mocked Sykkuno's old photo and then he got bullied. We also got direct callouts from XQC onto Pokimane and vice versa. But first, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
I went to Evo Las Vegas alone. But I wasn't alone.
What is up, guys? It's Sykkuno here.
But I didn't know that he had other intentions.
You're sharing a hotel room with a guy. What do you think he's there for? To play Riga Legends with you?
I've only ever slept with 3 people. Well, 4 now.
You dirty, dirty dog, Sykkuno. All right, moving on.
It was very new to me. I've never had a one-night stand or anything like that.
Hey, bitch. Get on topic. Nobody cares about your sex life. We care about Sykkuno.
I asked him, I'm like, is this normal for you? Like, do you sleep around a lot? And he said, no, I just... He was being around the bush the whole time.
I gotta put a stop to this guy. He's still doing his on-stream persona, probably closing his mouth and laughing at everything.
I'm not used to one-night stands or anything like that. But we were not using protection, and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already. But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him. But I just said, and he finished inside of me, and then that was it.
Are we still doing the I'm a victim for having consensual that I regret thing in 2026? Caleb Hamburger, my god. The streamer Leia described willingly sharing Sykkuno's Evo hotel room, given a oral sex first night and assuming, when he asked to finish inside her during consensual the next day. She did not say stop and later expressed regret. Regret after consensual is still valid emotional experience. Mocking it doesn't make the point stronger. Feeling an emotion doesn't mean the person you had consensual with was in the wrong. Now, he technically was wrong because he was cheating, but that was the only reason. Deal with your emotions, talk to someone, but therapy talk is not an excuse to destroy a person's life. Like, for sure, cheating is inexcusable and Sykkuno's a scumbag, but he's not like a predatory, evil rapist. XQC says Sykkuno is the only victim.
Not only has the world gaslit each other, that this is a potential victim, whatever, people are piggybacking this shit, or the main story, as there's a potential victims, whatever, when the only victim I've seen of all this is Sykkuno.
You realize people can be victims of cheating, right? Love or hate Pokimane, you know, she hit the nail on top of the head here. You can be a victim of cheating. I don't know what XQC is mumbling on about. I'm also a victim of poverty. I'm really poor. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they have caused. You can use the link in my description or scan the QR code to take a short quiz to see if you qualify for a case. This is entirely free to do, and you may be entitled to compensation. And now, let's get right back into our video. Life's a sandwich. No matter the way you flip it, the bread comes first. Now, back to Sykkuno. Oh, and don't forget to share that lawsuit with your friends and family.
His old girlfriend could be a victim of cheating, perhaps.
No, she straight up is a victim. You're allowed to speak in absolutes.
Bro is being milked, right?
Pause.
And then when the juice is not enough, they're milking him for clout after the fact, in mass, in a coordinated fashion. Dog shit. Awful. Actually awful.
How can I say something that feels honest to me but doesn't get clipped out of context? I was really stressing about it, and then I realized, like, I'm stressing about it so much, and Sykkuno hasn't even said anything yet.
Yeah, she's just worried about how it reflects on her.
I think what I really want to say is I am just so sorry for all the hurt that's been caused.
To the victims, to our communities, I feel everyone's hurt and shock and confusion.
To say at the age of 32, I've acquired empathy.
To the victims,
Victim, singular, not plural. Girl who made the Google Doc, not a victim. Girl he slept with in Evo, not a victim either. His girlfriend he cheated on, yay, victim!
It's just so sad and disappointing.
Pokimane is so special, French Canadians started to make sense because, you know, XQC is right. There are no victims. Moving on from those two, if you guys remember the photo that Jason posted, Valkyrae actually tweeted under it. She said, "Let me get you more jewelry," which is funny because she said the exact same thing under Sykkuno's photo. It was a witty comment. And apparently she got hate for this, deleted it, and almost started to cry.
I was making fun of my own comment from a long time ago. I thought it was gonna be lighthearted. It was not lighthearted.
Who in the Who from Whoville found that offensive? Clearly it's nothing.
I deleted it because it, a lot more harassment. A lot of harassment, so I was like, damn, it was funny. I was trying to be lighthearted about it, so I thought making fun of my own comment.
Even this virgin chimed in. Every clip is just her apologizing for the most mundane shit. This whole Among Us crew is acting like Sykkuno's Chinese Diddy reincarnated. I get what Sykkuno did was f***ed up and why people are dogging on him. But watching his friends of years that acted close to him, used him for their own gain when he was popular, run to throw him under the bus for a few quick likes is why people say streamers are fake as f***. And then he deleted the tweet, bro. Why delete this? No lies were said. People were speculating that these two were involved in making him delete it, but hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I'll give you guys another appetizer because some of the comments around this girl were hilarious. This dude's a big alpha Chad, finishing inside on a first hookup and then kicking her to the curb. I'm judging the girl way more for even allowing him to do that with any effort towards her LMAO. Low IQ girl. But I didn't get any clout, so now I'm coming for my clout. I do not sleep with people that I do not date. Proceeds to sleep with Sykkuno because she's using her 15 minutes of fame to brag about getting raw by an anime boy, lol. The craziest revelation in this whole situation, what am I saying, is that Sykkuno was the first looks maxer.
Sykkuno is not getting canceled because he cheated. He's getting canceled because what he did completely over his brand. Let me explain.
A black woman is speaking. I am listening and learning.
Sykkuno's brand was him being a single gamer boy who's oh so lonely. That was objectively his brand, right? No one actively looked for his streams like single gamer boy, no. But like that was his brand. Like most people looked at him and like that's how he was perceived. He was very sweet. He was always harping about, oh, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend. Oh, one day when he had a long-term girlfriend and was cheating on her.
I'm glad I listened because I learned. And yeah, his community is the reason why this thing is so blown out of proportion. Because if you guys remember back in the day, Dr. Diddy Spec cheated on his wife. He came back to Twitch and had like 400k viewers. Wait, what is this? Sykkuno.
Wait, you're actually so much braver than I thought.
Only because you're here.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Again, a golden retriever is still a dog. Jesus.
Dude, he's so fine, I can't. Chat, he's so fine, I can't.
69 years, very much love man XQCL.
Yo, that's not him. That's not him.
And Mujin, the guy who made the initial Sykkuno call-out video, had a bit of a crash out. You could pause and read this yourself.
I mean, again, I think that categorically victim is the right word to use, but they're not victims of a crime. And also, somebody says in chat, the biggest victim of all of this is his girlfriend. And I think that, like, Sykkuno did take advantage of people. He did do things that were in bad faith. He told things that were knowingly lies. And he did that in a way that was not becoming of a gentleman. And if you want to say that people are victims of that, then I think that's valid.
I'm doing the forbidden thing of disagreeing with Asmongold, but most of the people DM'd him first. You know what I mean? If I beg Epstein to go on his island and something happens, am I the victim here? It's like the girl who went into his hotel. What did you expect? He wasn't gonna make a move? You think he likes your personality? I'm an Asian girl. I love K-pop, boba. I love Animal Crossing.
People say streamers are fake as fuck. If you want to talk about fake, brother, Sykkuno faked his entire personality. Let alone faked a 5-year relationship, and none of his close friends knew about this 5-year relationship.
Funniest thing to me is that all these streamers are practically on the same page. They're just arguing over some bullshit. Like the most trivial stuff. Sykkuno is an asshole for cheating, but he's not a predator. XQC thinks that people are dogpiling all over Sykkuno. Pokimane's here believing all victims. Valkyrae is just depressed and straight up reaching for the bottle. And your boy is here covering all this trash because I should have listened harder in school. If you want to support the channel further, become a channel member. Our private Discord is growing and we even got some boosts, so we got an animated icon and even a job server tag that'll appear by your name. At 200 members, we're closing it so it doesn't get too populated.